Okay, great. Awesome. All right. Well, April, thank you so much for having me on here. My name is Laurent. I come from Belgium. I live in Dubai, and I'm Global Director of Sales for Soneva Resorts in the Maldives. We have three incredible resorts, Soneva Fushi, Soneva Joni, and our latest resort, Soneva Secret, all located in the Maldives. Soneva was initially created by Sonu and Eva, who were the initial founders of Six Senses. They then sold off Six Senses, and they've now passed on the baton for Soneva as well. And we recently have new owners actually at the helm of Soneva. The way that we're going to define luxury at Soneva is going to be very, very different to all the other resorts actually that you'll find in the Maldives. Soneva is all about rarity. It's all about barefoot luxury, bohemian chic. Nature is extremely present, as you can see from this picture, in all of our resorts. And the main building material is going to be wood across our different resorts as well. So let's start with how you actually get to our properties in the Maldives. So our guests tend to land in Male, which is the capital city of the Maldives. And from there, they take a seaplane to our three resorts, Soneva Fushi, Soneva Joni, and Soneva Secret. Getting to Soneva Fushi and Soneva Joni takes about 30 minutes by seaplane. Soneva Secret takes a little bit longer, 65 to 70 minutes, but that's what makes Soneva Secret so incredibly special. And I'll explain why a little bit later. So the journey to arrive at Soneva Joni, Soneva Fushi, and Soneva Secret is extremely comfortable. We have two of our own seaplanes that take you to the resorts. As soon as you arrive in Male, you're in very, very good hands. Our staff is will be welcoming you at Male International Airport. They'll escort you to our private lounge in the seaplane terminal, and then you'll be kindly brought down on the seaplane directly and start your journey to our resorts. So let's start with Soneva Fushi. Soneva Fushi really pioneered luxury in the Maldives 30 years ago. It was the very, very, very first luxury resort in the Maldives. It's really where it all started. And as you can see from this picture, the majority of our villas at Soneva Fushi are going to be beach villas. So this is really feet in the sand, bohemian chic, and the most tropical experience that you can imagine, thanks to this incredible nature that we have on the island that provides natural shade basically everywhere when you walk around the island. We have 63 villas at Soneva Fushi, ranging from 1 all the way to 9 bedrooms. The villa that you're seeing here, for example, is our 9-bedroom villa. And this villa is close to 30,000 square feet of your own private space. So it's absolutely huge. It's basically a resort within a resort, and very, very popular with multi-generational families or corporate retreats, wellness retreats that book out this entire villa to feel like they have their own very private space. Like I mentioned, we have the majority of our villas are going to be beach villas around the island, and we'll have a few overwater villas here. At Soneva Fushi, we have 14 dining experiences, 2 tennis courts, a paddle court, and an amazing wellness center and kids club. Villas at Soneva Fushi come in all different shapes and sizes. We're not the type of resort where you'll find, the same kind of villa replicated over and over again. That's not our style at all. As you can see here, our villas are very, very big. So our biggest USPs are privacy and just the sheer amount of space that you'll get. All of our villas will have direct and private access to the beach. All of our villas, of course, will have a private pool, and most of our villas will also have a slide for the children, but actually for some of the adults as well that tend to enjoy this. You'll get a Robinson Crusoe vibe in our villas, also at Soneva, our beach villas at Soneva Fushi. This is one of the more preferred villas that we have there. So that's a 3-bedroom beach reserve. This villa is going to be 16,000 square feet. So again, incredibly spacious. Nobody can see you. Nobody can hear you. And this comes back to the 9-bedroom villa that we had previously discussed, which is great for different families or couple families that want to stay together, multi-generational families, or small groups. As mentioned also earlier, we have 14 dining experiences where you're able to try all different cuisines from all over the world. The one here, for example, is called Flying Sauces. You arrive by zip line to this restaurant where you start your dining experience. This is called Out of the Blue. So this is another one of our very, very popular dining destinations where you'll actually have 4 different dining experiences within the same space. So you'll have a teppanyaki chef. It's mostly going to be Asian, so Japanese, Thai, and fusion. And this dining experience down here is called Fresh in the Garden. We grow our own fruits and vegetables, so a great experience as well. And this picture over here depicts the fact that if you want to eat or drink in the middle of the ocean, we're more than happy to make it happen. We're extremely flexible.
That's great. I love the
all of our resorts are extremely, extremely kids friendly. This is our kids club. We never call our kids clubs with the name kids club because kids tend not to like this. So we've called this the den. And I can tell you that my own kids, for example, I have 3 boys. They usually really don't like to go to kids clubs, and they absolutely love this one. They feel like they're pirates. They can run around inside the kids club. They can run around the island. They absolutely love it. Of course, we have great slides. We organize tons of activities for the kids. We tend not to push too much screens and digital use in our kids clubs either. We have great sports facilities. So this is probably the most impressive covered tennis court that you'll find in the Maldives and in the Indian Ocean. So much so that we oftentimes have professional tennis players that come to practice here before the Australian Open because it's the same surface as the Australian Open. At the moment, we have the world number 3, Sasha Zverev, currently staying at a Soneva property. We organize wellness retreats throughout the year. We make use of our residences, so of our larger villas, but of course also of our sandbank. This is a picture of a wellness retreat that we organized early October or mid-October, which was absolutely great, and we'll keep on doing so in the future. So this was Soneva Fushi. What I want you to remember about Soneva Fushi is that it's a very tropical beach villa vibe, feet in the sand, bohemian chic, and really communal type of experience at Soneva Fushi. Now we move on to Soneva Joni. Soneva Joni is going to be more popular with our North American clients, which tend to prefer overwater villas set in an absolutely beautiful lagoon. So Soneva Joni is going to be, like I mentioned, mostly overwater villas. We have 58 overwater villas split into 2 and a few beach villas. So it's the exact opposite of Soneva Fushi. And our villas at Soneva Joni are actually extremely iconic and very, very well known in the Maldives. These are probably the most Instagrammed and popular overwater villas that exist for a few reasons. First, the sheer aesthetics, of course, of the villas. The size of the villas, our smallest villa, 1-bedroom villa at Soneva Joni is 3,700 square feet. So it's very, very big. Then all of our overwater villas have a slide that are very, very popular and have a retractable roof. So if you see here, this roof actually opens up so that when you're laying in your bed, you can watch the stars, or you can do stargazing directly from your bed. So that's an absolutely unique experience. Just don't forget to close the roof when it starts raining. Otherwise, you'll have a rather humid experience. Another important factor about Soneva Joni is the space that you have between the overwater villas. And if you benchmark, or if you compare other resorts in the Maldives, you'll see that their overwater villas are very, very close to each other. So if you're there on a honeymoon, a romantic getaway, or even with your kids, you don't necessarily want to hear the people next to you, the kids playing in the pool. So the space that you have between the villas is extremely important. And I'm just super proud to say that at Soneva Joni, it's probably the resort where you have the most amount of space between the actual villas. So just something to keep in mind. At Soneva Joni, so we have again villas in all shapes and sizes. We'll have the 1 and 2 bedroom overwater villas, which are extremely popular. But we'll also have these larger overwater villas, 4 and 5 bedroom overwater villas. We've had superstars such as Taylor Swift, John Legend staying in these great villas at Soneva Joni. So it's not only about overwater villas at Soneva Joni. We also have a few beach villas. So these are brand new 1-bedroom beach villas. This is the 2-bedroom beach villa with a slide, but we also have larger residences. This is our 3-bedroom island reserve. Probably my favorite villa that we have across our 3 resorts. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just imagine dining, climbing up these stairs and dining up here. You're actually above all of the trees, and you can see the 2 jetties in the distance. So it's an amazing experience, and it's absolutely beautiful villa. So this is the 3-bedroom island reserve and the 4-bedroom island reserves. So again, a very tropical, a very dense nature around our beach villas to make sure that nobody can see or hear you. At Soneva Joni, we have 12 dining experiences. Crab Shack was voted the world's most romantic restaurant by CNN in 2019. Overseas by Matthias Dahlgren is Michelin star Scandinavian chef, which oversees this restaurant. We also have So Starstruck, where we have a professional astronomer that does stargazing between your different courses. So an incredible experience on a clear day. Soneva Soul at Soneva Joni is our wellness center. So everything that you're seeing here is the wellness center. It's the most expansive and sophisticated wellness center that you'll find in the Maldives. Obviously, we'll have every single possible massage that you can imagine. We do a lot with movements as well. We do meditation, we do breath work. We have a cryotherapy chamber. We do a hyperbaric oxygen therapy. So if you're into wellness, this is really a great place to be. In the distance here in the back, you can see our overwater cinema called Cinema Paradiso, where you can enjoy a nice movie. So we'll always have a kids movie and an adults movie playing every night. It can also be privatized should the guest want this. At Soneva Joni, we have the most incredible kids club called the Den. This is the largest kids club in the Indian Ocean. It looks like a spaceship. Kids absolutely love the place. We have a zip line where you zip line through a waterfall. We have great ping pong table inside a swimming pool. It's just a great place to be. And you also have to know that in all of our resorts, we'll always have an ice cream room, a chocolate room, a cheese room, which are complimentary access for our guests. And this is definitely very popular with kids, but trust me, it's also very popular with parents and adults as well.
That's great.
Right, so this was Soneva Joni, a little bit more straightforward, incredible overwater experience in a beautiful lagoon. Now, best till last, Soneva Secret. So Soneva Secret was opened in 2024, April of 2024, and is very special for a few reasons. First of all, I like to show this picture because it just shows how isolated Soneva Secret is. There's just nothing around it. You have a 360-degree complete sea view, which is absolutely unique in the Maldives. You never have this. So this really, really guarantees absolute privacy, no noise pollution, no light pollution. So this is for the top VIPs that are looking for isolation, to be left alone, yet experience the best of what the Maldives has to offer. It takes, like I mentioned, it takes a little bit further to arrive there, between 65 and 70 minutes. But once you actually get there, this is what you get. So you're alone in the middle of the ocean on this incredible 13 villa private island. And you can choose between staying over water in these overwater villas over here, beach villas that I'll show you afterwards, or even villas that are not connected to the mainland, where you have to take a paddleboard or a boat or a kayak in order to get back and forth to the island. So this is how the island looks like. As I mentioned, over here you have a few overwater villas with the slides and with the retractable roof, of course. A few beach villas, and then the villas that are not connected. This is our central area, where we'll have a restaurant over here called the living room. This is our fine dining tower, and actually to get from here to the fine dining tower, we also have a zip line, because at Soneva we love zip lines and we love slides.
That's so cool.
This is, for example, a one-bedroom cruiso, which is not connected to the main island. And as you can see, our guests take their paddleboard to go have a coffee should they want to. Otherwise, of course, your private butler will come and pick you up by boat in order to bring you to the main island. These are our beach villas, one-bedroom beach villa. One thing that's important to understand about Soneva Secret is that in all one-bedroom villas, you'll always have a master bedroom and a separate kids room. The separate kids room has a separate entrance and a separate bathroom. Okay, so it's very, very comfortable for families or people that have security guards or nannies or helpers that are staying in the same villa. They have their own private space within the villa. And I wasn't lying when I said that it's the purest, amazing view that you can have in the Maldives and in the Indian Ocean. It's just sheer blue. I've never seen such pure blue, actually, as what we have at Soneva Secret. It's absolutely incredible. These are the overwater villas that I mentioned. So with the slides and with the retractable roof over here. And you see, it's always very open floor plans, very, very breezy. Wood is the primary source of material. If the guests want privacy or air conditioning, you see the railings here on the floor. They can easily close that off if they want to. This is quite a special one. So this is our two-bedroom cruiso reserve, which is not connected again to the main islands. So two master bedrooms, two kids rooms. This villa is 1,600 square meters, so 16,000 square feet. It's the largest two-bedroom overwater villa of the Maldives and probably of the world, actually. And it's absolutely amazing. All of our villas, it's also important to mention, feature a private kitchen. So, for example, we have guests that stay in this villa that just don't leave it during their entire stay because they have a private chef that comes to their villa to prepare the meal that they want at whichever time they want it as well. All of our resorts are bed and breakfast, apart from Soneva Secret, which is only full board. This is called the Secret Bar. And you can imagine when you sit out here and you look in the distance, you feel that if you go any further, you'll just drop off the edge of the world. We do a lot of in-villa dining, as I mentioned, where your private chef can come and cook within the comfort of your own villa. This is the living room that I had showed you, all-day dining. And this is the fine dining destination out of this world. And this is the zip line that you take from the main island all the way over here. This is destination dining. So you start on the ground floor for your starters, then you go on on the first floor for your main course, and you finish on the top floor for stargazing. And it's the most pure sky that exists in the Maldives due to no light pollution. A lot of our guests also enjoy what we call destination dining. They can choose to eat wherever they want. So if they want for us to set up a nice romantic setup on the beach, it definitely can be done. We're completely flexible, and all of our stays are extremely personalized for the comfort of our guests. All of our villas have a private gym at Soneva Secret. So this is the private gym that you'll have in all of your villas. But we also have a communal gym. And what I can tell you, April, is that running on this treadmill is not the most uncomfortable place to run. You know, it's absolutely incredible view when you're running on this treadmill. So encourages wellness and exercise.
Yes, I can see that. These properties are impressive.
They're absolutely gorgeous, very, very special places. We do a lot of wellness, so we'll host yoga classes, meditation classes, breathwork classes. We have a spa on the island for massages, and every single one of our villas also has a private massage room, should the guests prefer, again, to stay in the comfort of their own villa. Marine life is undisturbed, untouched at Soneva Secret. You go to Africa, you have the safaris and you see the big five. Well, in the Maldives, we also have our big five. So it's the turtles, the sharks, the manta rays, the dolphins, and the whale sharks that you can see, that our guests can see from Soneva Secret. Amazing snorkeling, amazing diving. All of our resorts will have a dive center, including Soneva Secret. And Soneva Secret is also a great place to do a buyout. So if you do have small groups of friends, celebrations, corporate retreats that want to have that special place in the Maldives, we do rent out Soneva Secret for a buyout. It very comfortably hosts up to 60 guests on the island.
Wonderful.
So there we go.
It's wonderful.
I hope this was helpful.
It's very helpful. I love it. I know where I'm staying when I come to the Maldives.
Please do let me know when you come. We'd love to have you.